What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Taste Like Music. Jason, Joe, and Crams are here. Stranglers week. 18 albums to rank yesterday. Check out that video if you haven't seen it yet. Very interesting. Big discography here, so lots of songs to pick through. We're going to give our top 10 each, and Cram's going to start us off. What do you got?
Okay, I'm jumping around through a lot of albums here. Starting off with the song Sinister. I tend to like the weirder stuff. I like the female backing vocals here, great big bass, moves kind of like a heartbeat, fantastic guitar lead, really dark and mysterious track. Next, I've got number 9, Time to Die. I love the drums and the shake to it. I love the Outlaw West kind of guitar tone and part with the pretty angelic acoustic guitar in the back. Cool Nick Cave kind of cinematic quality to it. Number 8, Always the Sun. Pretty new wave dream pop with great vocals, get echo and the Bunnyman vibe a little bit. Just an angelically pretty tune with fantastic hazy synth parts, a la like that synth part or synth sound the Thompson twins kind of made famous. Number 7, I've got Tramp. Really catchy chorus, almost sounds like a Cars song. The bass is on fire here, weaving throughout the song, and the cool broken apart drums. Also has this odd unsettling like arpeggio on the guitar, but a perfect little lift to the chorus. Really nice dynamic. Number 6, Sweet Smell of Success. Great groove. Love the chippy little guitar. The bass is right, so good, and love the keys. Almost reminds me of yeah, baby, she's got it on your Venus. And I'm nuts for that big ass drum sound. Next, I've got London Lady. Love the ferocity and the little guitar lead. Cromwell is just killing it on the vocals, and I love the ah and the little solos everyone has, like your little drums, little bass. Such a cool touch, especially for like a punkish band. Next, I've got Non-Stop. The composition is just so catchy, and the kick into the chorus is perfect. Juxtaposed with the Lou Reed or kind of Velvet Underground deadpan vocals is really cool. It's great, and it's just got this sugary pep to it, a very smiley song. 3, I've got Nuclear Device, great bass, post-punk nervousness, sweet keyboards, real bite and venom in the vocals. Number 2, I've got You'll Always Reap What You Sow. Huge, epic sounding, dreamy 80s ballad. Love the backing vocals, and the low end sounds really good. It's so lush and heavenly, it just feels like you're floating. But my favorite by far is Duchess. Really great kind of poppy new wave, triumphant feel to it, almost like Blondie-esque. But it's still kind of dark. It's got like the celebratory nature in a little bit. Love the synth part. Bass sounds so good. Catchy, great hook, and the backing vocals are great. But the thing about it is that like rolling snare drum with like that marching kind of beat, just sending everything off. So cool. Yeah, I love Duchess. That's easily my number 1.
Cool. All right. Interesting. A lot of different albums represented in Crams's list. Not so much for me, but number 10 from the debut, I got Goodbye to Louise. Monster bass line from Jean-Jacques Brunel here. A cool little guitar solo from Hugh Cornwell. And just the right amount of organ and synths. Lovely poppy structure, but nice, hard, and driving. Number 9, Tank. I think it's great. The bass line is just so freaking heavy. Feels like you're getting run over by a tank, and Cornwell's boisterous vocal performance is spot on. Number 8, Hanging Around. The dueling guitar keys sound is awesome. Greenfield's arpeggio heavy key lines are just phenomenal. Love like that. I guess that's where Muse got all their ideas for arpeggio keys and synths from. And I just love the tones that the band gets from all of their instruments. The bass tone is phenomenal. The keys are phenomenal. Guitar is great. And on top of that, you got this punky delivery on the vocals, which adds some great urgency to it. Number 7, The Raven. Dave Greenfield puts on an absolute clinic with his synths and keys here. And there's a really cool, tumbling, rolling guitar line from Hugh Cornwell there. Number 6, No More Heroes. Another one where Hugh shows off his guitar chops. I think he's underrated, but some real cool stuff. He doesn't show off too much, but when you notice what he's doing, it's really interesting. And I think everyone gets to shred a little bit on this big, powerful punk rocker. Number 5, we got Golden Brown. Just love that harpsichord. Love the Baroque composition, equating the band's two loves, heroin and women. Number 4, Sometimes. The first track from their debut album. That bass line kicks in, that synth sound. And you're just like, what the hell is this? For 1977, it's completely unique. You got that really gruff, punky, badass vocal performance from Hugh Cornwell there. So cocky and in your face, just really great. Number 3 is going to be Ice Queen. Just the synth sounds from Greenfield here are so unique and cool, just frigid sounding. I love it. Really moody and cool, and those like weird synth horns, or maybe they're real horns, I don't know, but back in the 80s you can't really tell which is which, but it just like pops in, just really unique, cool bass as well. Number 2 is going to be Duchess. Really the Stranglers at their most poppy and melodic. That bass, the regal drum work. Greenfield's keys are big and majestic, and you got some cool poppy backing vocals. So kind of the transformation from the punky sound to the poppy sound, and they just nail it. Number 1 though is going to be Down in the Sewer. I just think it's so cool. It starts off dark and ugly, but it's also really melodic, and there's really cool, extravagant instrumental parts all over the place. That spooky guitar riff in the first part, and then it's, I don't know, it's like the vampire, it's like the Doors if they were vampires, is how I describe it, how I wrote it down here. And then in part 3, you just got JJ Brunel's bass just really ripping it up. Greenfield's laying down all these cool Light My Fire meets Rick Wakeman key leads, and the bass sound is just awesome. So I think it's phenomenal, one of a kind, totally unique, very cool. Down in the Sewer, my favorite Stranglers track.
All right, here we go. I've got a bunch of records represented here, probably the most I've had in a long time. I've only got one record that has more than one song, 8 different albums and a non-album track here. Number 10, I've got Duchess, Crams' favorite. Great melody, pushed along by that buzzsaw bass of Burnell. Greenfield laying down his signature keys. This song also has a really great drum part from Jet Black. Number 9, I've got Nice and Sleazy. Great sounding track. Burnell's bass is incredible on this. Killer tone. Cornwell's vocals sound grimy and sinister. Nice and sleazy indeed. Number 8, I've got It's a Small World. A totally different sound. You got the acoustic guitar and electronic drums. More great bass from Jean-Jacques Burnell. But instead of nice and sleazy, this is sleek and sexy. Really different, cool sound for them. Number 7, I've got The Man They Love to Hate, which is a really persistent track, pounding toms coming at you. And I love that the real hook of the song is almost like the post-chorus. It's this melodic guitar lead that comes in after the chorus. Number 6, I've got Ships That Pass in the Night. Icy, cool, and repetitive, almost hypnotizing, but built up beautifully with synths and some Spanish guitar, and it's just got like this sneaky hook too, kind of sneaks up on you. Number 5, I've got Strange Little Girl, which is a non-album single. It was used to close out their deal with Liberty Records. It's a very pretty, moody pop song. And allegedly, the band wrote it in '74, and it was the original demo of this track that the label had previously rejected them with. So they're getting a little bit of a revenge with that one. Number 4, Skin Deep, probably their greatest pure pop song. Cornwell gives a bit of an Ian McCulloch-esque vocal performance on this one. Just great, catchy, powerful, sounds great. A lost 80s gem, if you ask me. Maybe in the UK it's still really well known, but not a track that you ever hear here in the US, and I think it's really great. And number 3, I've got Just Like Nothing on Earth, a bizarre track with these gurgling synths and really bizarre vocal delivery. You've got some like high-pitched backing vocal sounds, strange guitar lines. Every part of the track is just completely unexpected, and it's glorious. Number 2, I've got the first track on the first album, Sometimes. Just a great rock song. The sound of Greenfield's electric keys is so classic and yet so unique at the same time. The mix is great. The bass cuts right through. Just a great introduction to the band, I think. And my number one is I Feel Like a Wog, the opening track of No More Heroes. Just a blast of energy and attitude, a ferocious vocal delivery. And when the bass and the keys and the vocals all get revved up like this, I mean, I think that's the Stranglers in a nutshell when those three are moving in unison like that. And I think it's a great tune. All right, everybody. Thanks for checking out the video. Let us know what you think of our lists. What songs did we miss? What are your favorite Stranglers songs? Leave all that down in the comments. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. We cover a different band every week here. You can also check out the video description for links to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, our website, our merch store, or our Patreon if you're interested in supporting the channel further. You can vote on the artists we cover there. You can join our Discord community. We have listening parties on the Discord. It's a lot of fun. Check it out. Come hang. And thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.